This is Xiaying Shangdi Temple, known for worshipping Tian God, who is also known for destroying evil. You can actually trace the history of this temple all the way back to 1661 during Ming Dynasty. It is the oldest temple for worshipping Tian God in Taiwan. This temple is the most recognizable center in Xiaying. And also, not only is this a religious center, but also a social center for people to hang out and have fun in Xiaying. So let's go inside and find out what's in there.
我们的庙的历史距今已经有357年的历史了。就在西元1661年，郑成功在台南鹿耳门登陆，就在我们这个地方他一个部将叫做刘国权将军，他把玄天上帝这个灵已经请到下这个地方。然后我们在民国72年，我们建庙了，建起来，然后我们就分了好几个殿。我们的统称是xiaying玄天上帝庙。100多年了。
He's telling me that these are actually all made from paper and was made over 100 years ago. These are special cloths designed for the gods to wear. So these are just some small designs from previous temples before the construction. So they saved some pieces to keep them here. The century-old Shangdi Temple has gone through various renovations and expansions. Unfortunately, it's also under construction at the moment, but it is through this process we are able to see history preserved as it was. Located near Shangdi Temple, Wucheng Park covers a large area of land. Because the park was funded and constructed by the temple owner, it is closely related to Shangdi Temple. The locals believe that Xuantian Shangdi steps on turtles with his left foot and snakes with his right foot. Thus, turtles and snakes are right and envoy of the Xuantian Shangdi. That is why many believers leave their turtles here at this pond. Today, this park is an ecological conservation area for turtles. Maybe you can find the envoy of Xuantian Shangdi here. Further down the road stands a big mansion covering an area of over 990 meters squared. It is a fusion of Chinese three-sided courtyard house and Western architecture. The nameplate reads, 海前本家. What on earth is this place?
它是建于1958年的时间。
哇，也50-60年了。
50-60年的。
对。
那以台南来讲的话，它比较鲜少是说有所谓的北方建筑，跟您右手边的南方建筑是并列在一起的。那当时候这位曾伯仁先生，他任职于官职，他为一个官职，所以他的后代他把他的那个官牌的形状，就把它刻在他的屋脊。台湾来讲，红色就是代表喜气。当时候这边是很多的家族一起住在这边，那大家希望是人心能够比较旺盛一点，所以他们用红色的意思来作为这个房子的一个主色调。那您所看到的红色的门的部分，全大大小小总共51口窗户门，全部都是百年檜木。如果说比较破损的一些门或窗户，我们就会把它变成我们的桌子，希望这个老屋能够完全的被活化、被利用。
Haiqian actually means the coast. When General Zheng Chenggong first came to Taiwan, he set up many military bases along the coast, and Haiqian is the old name of Xiaying district actually. And this building behind me is actually over 50 years old and used to belong to the Zhen family. Now it is a recreational center and a tourist spot for everyone to come and enjoy, and also to soak in the history of Xiaying district.